Hi everybody, so we've got a new step in the toolkit installer program here where you get to choose, do you click this button or this button? Now most of the time you'll click this button on the left, keep my saved indicator defaults. Actually when you click it, the toolkit installer does nothing, it just moves to the next step, and that's what you want most of the time. But let's find out what are the situations when you would want to click this reset button over here on the right. Let's find out by demonstrating the situation when you might need it. So I'll start up NinjaTrader, and on this empty chart I will bring up the MVP indicator. I'm just using the MVP indicator because it has colors that I can change. When I first click new and it appears down here in the left, it has settings, and these are the default Apex settings. We program them in carefully to have exactly the right values here and exactly the right colors here for our standard, our standard usage. But a lot of people have different preferences. You want the indicator to work slightly differently or look slightly differently. So for example, you might want to change the color of this line to brown. And so you do, and you add it to your chart. And let's say maybe you want to change the period to 8. So I've changed a settings parameter and a color. Now, what if you want to add this indicator to your chart many times? Then every time you add it to the chart, you're going to have to set these parameters to the way you want them, unless you do this trick. You right click here and you go set default. When I do click this set default, watch what happens over here in this folder. It's Documents, NinjaTrader 7, Templates and Indicator. When I click set default here, a new file appears here. So NinjaTrader wrote your overriding custom defaults to this folder. So now I'm going to remove this indicator and re-add it again to the chart. This time when I re-add it, it re-adds with your custom save settings. See? The period here is 8, which I set it. It used to be 5. And the color down here is brown instead of red. Now, if you're ever in a situation where your indicator settings defaults have been changed in just the way I changed them, but you're not sure if you changed them right, you're not sure if maybe you got this setting wrong, maybe you want to just revert back to what was the settings that Apex recommended back in the first place, then what you do in the toolkit install, well, you can just delete these files too. You can just get in here and manually delete them. But the toolkit installer gives you the option of clicking this button. So when you click this button, it will delete the files in here, as you just saw. Now this time when I remove MVP and add it back, MVP will load with fresh Apex defaults. This value has gone back to 5, and this color has gone back to red.